Hey. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. You're welcome to our weekly live session here on YouTube. So if you're just joining us, kindly comment where you are streaming from in the comment section. Comment where you are streaming from in the comment section. Let us know where you are streaming from in the comment section. So kindly comment where you are streaming from and share this live stream with your family and friends. Post it across several Facebook groups. Post it on your WhatsApp status and share it with your friends. Invite as many as possible. All right. Invite as many people as possible to join this live stream and comment where you are streaming from in the comment section. Comment where you are streaming from in the comment section. All right, so in today's live stream, we are going to be talking about those things you need to do in order to remain profitable in a bear market. All right, so bear market in the cryptocurrency ecosystem and even in the forex. In fact, it cuts across different financial markets. Bear markets simply means that period where the financial assets are actually decreasing in value. All right, so it's a period where virtually all the price of cryptocurrencies out there are depreciating. All right, so that is the simplest explanation of what a bear market is all about. So let us know where you are streaming from if you are just joining us. Comment where you are streaming from in the comment section and invite as many as possible to join this live stream. Invite as many as possible to join this live stream. Then we are going to start. All right, so secondly, I've not been able to get in touch with our guest speaker, but notwithstanding, we are still going to look at those things you need to do in order to remain profitable in a bear market. And I'm also going to share my own personal strategy that has helped me a lot to remain profitable in such a time like this. So we are currently in a bear market, all right? We are currently in a bear market and we can see a lot of things has been happening. Bitcoin has fallen all the way from all-time high price of about $70,000 to it's currently around 16,000 about $16,500 at the time of this live stream. All right, so and other several cryptocurrencies are also dipping. All right, so we are going to see what are those things you've got to do in order to remain profitable in a bear market. So kindly invite as many as possible to join us. Actually sharing the link at the moment, all right, so that a lot of people will get to join this live stream. So do well to hit on the share button and you are going to see copy. Click on it, copy the link and share it with your friends. Make sure they are in this live stream because a lot of people are actually losing money to the market. They are losing money. So we have to educate people on what they have to do in order for them to be profitable in such a market like this. All right. So if you are just joining us, let us know where you are streaming from in the comment section and do well to pay earnest attention to what we are going to be sharing so you could know where you understand and where you don't And if you don't understand and you have any question to ask, please do not hesitate to drop it in the comment section, and we are going to treat all your questions when it's time for question and answers. All right, so let us dive right in. And I don't want this live stream to be lengthy, so it's already 14 minutes past 8, and I'm looking at being able to wrap up everything before maybe 8, sorry, yeah, before 8:35 or thereabout. So the first thing I want to talk about is reduce your exposure to the market. What does this mean? Reducing your exposure to the market simply means if you have $100, don't use all your $100 to trade at this moment. All right, you need to preserve your capital. There is this quote I like quoting each time I teach. I like saying the aim is not to become rich in the next 24 hours or to become rich in just a single trade. The aim is for you to be able to remain in the game for as long as possible. So if you want to remain in the game for a good number of years, if you want to remain in the game for as long as possible, you have to make sure that you reduce the exposure of your capital to the market. All right. So you don't have to, if you have maybe $100, for instance, please make sure that you cut off, like, probably, sorry, I'm actually using $100, right? But any amount you have, I'm using $100 as an example. Just make sure that you could choose to use maybe $20 to $30 to trade at this point in time. All right, so that if the market goes in a way that you can't control, then obviously no one can control the market. Then you know that you still have something left, something you can fall back on, or something that you could be able to use and continue trading. And the best thing you could do for this season, this particular bear market, is not to trade always. All right, so make sure you don't trade every now and then. I have another quote that says that the best thing for you to debate sorry I have another quote that says that sometimes not trading at all is the best trading decision. All right, so sometimes you just only have to observe the market. Sometimes you don't have to do anything. All right, so the way the market is, you could just choose to just observe the market at some times. You don't have to always be trading, or because you are good at charts and you have been able to draw, oh, so this cryptocurrency is going to do this and that, and you just enter trade often. It's actually not healthy at this period. All right, so make sure that you reduce the number of time you trade per week. You don't have to trade all the time. All right, you have to make sure that you trade when you are quite certain that um actually the market is going to go your own direction after you have initiated a trade. All right, so, and cryptocurrency is actually more of fundamentals. Most of the times a lot of things tend to happen because of the fundamental and not actually what you see in the charts. All right, I think last week, yes, when CZ of Binance was actually talking about decentralized cryptocurrency wallets, we all see how Trust Wallet was, sorry, yes, Trust Wallet token, which is TWT, was pumping, SafePal token was pumping, and a couple of other decentralized cryptocurrency tokens. All right, so why was it pumping? Because of the recent crash in the FTX market. The FTX cryptocurrency exchange has done a great deal of harm to the cryptocurrency space, and people who tend to believe so much and invest a lot of money into cryptocurrency exchange tokens have tend to dump it. Coins like KCS, which is a KuCoin cryptocurrency token, has dropped almost 50% because of what happened to FTX, and a couple of other cryptocurrency exchange tokens were dumping. So, due to that, since all these cryptocurrency exchanges are actually centralized, which simply means that it is being controlled by the owners. All right, it is not a custodial, sorry, they are actually custodial cryptocurrency platforms. So what we mean by custodial cryptocurrency platforms are platforms that you will need to register, that's number one, and your funds is with them and not with you. It simply means cryptocurrency platforms that you don't have private keys to your wallet. All right. So your cryptocurrency, did any cryptocurrency you deposit across any centralized cryptocurrency exchange is with them and not with you. That is why lots of people were not able to withdraw their cryptocurrencies from FTX when that issues happened, because funds are being held, it is in the custody of the owners of this exchange. So now what is actually happening is that lots of people are getting to embrace decentralized cryptocurrency wallets like trust wallets, like MetaMask, like SafePal, like Exodus, and the rest. So like I said earlier, that most of the time cryptocurrency is just more of fundamentals, and because of due to what happened to FTX, lots of people are now embracing um decentralized cryptocurrency wallets, which is one of the reasons why these tokens of these platforms were actually pumping recently. All right. So people who took advantage of that news, or when CZ made the tweet that the safest platforms is actually decentralized platforms, or yes, tokens on, I think it was some in some way talking about tokens of these platforms. So that is why TWT did almost up to 100% from its initial price before that tweet, and other decentralized cryptocurrency tokens that is that sorry and other decentralized tokens of decentralized wallets were pumping. All right, so that is it about that. So the next thing I want to talk about is use your stops. All right, since we don't control the market and we are only there to make profit, I want you to understand that before you initiate a trade, just be open-minded that although your charts are so accurate that you could also lose the trade, as such, you need to make sure that you put everything in place. All right. Stop loss helps you to determine the amount of money you are willing to lose should in case the market goes in opposite direction. So for instance, your prediction based on your chart and all is telling you that the market is going up, right? And you are quite certain about that. But once you initiate the trade, that does not mean that because you feel or because you have seen it in the chart that this is where the market is headed. That does not mean that it's going to go in a straight line. There is possibility for it to even dump even below support level. All right, there's possibility for it to dump below support level. So in order for you to prevent your capital, in order for you to prevent losing, because if you are able to preserve your capital, then there are lots of other days and there is also a possibility for you to be profitable in future. So in order for you to preserve your capital, you have to use stop loss once you've initiated a trade. All right. So the next thing I want to talk about is have a trading strategy and plan. There is this adage that says that anyone who does not plan is planning to fail. So if you don't have a trading plan, if you don't have an aim, if you don't, oh, this is what I'm looking at achieving in this my trading. If you don't have all these plans written down, you may end up trading, you may end up being broke in the process of trading. So you need to have a plan. Okay, this is actually my target. Once I'm able to make certain amount of money on a daily basis, weekly, and so on, I'm off the market. Remember what I said earlier. I said the best thing, sometimes the best trades for you could be not trading at all. All right. So once you are able to reach your target, and since it is a written down target that you've given to yourself, please don't enter any other trade. Make sure you've exited the market and just observe. All right, just observe the market. Sometimes you don't always have to have an active trade all the time. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is learn. All right, so the crypto ecosystem is fast growing ecosystem, one of the fastest technology. All right, one of the fastest technology. And in order for you to be at top, in order for you to be at top of the game, you have to be a good learner, you have to be a good researcher, you have to be learning on a daily basis if possible. You have to be learning as much as you can in order to stay updated. You have to learn as much as you can in order for you to not to be outdated. All right, in order for you to remain profitable, you have to know what is trending, what is giving people money. You have to join communities. All right, we have a lot of trends in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. We have the ICO, we have the meme coin, we have NFT and gaming, we have DeFi, we have Web3, we have a whole lot of them. So all these trends have their own time of relevance. All right, they have their own time of relevance. And in order for you to remain profitable, you have to know which one is trending and key into it early enough, so that when lots of people get to know it in future, you have already taken profit. So what is actually trending at the moment is decentralized exchange tokens. All right, I'm actually not giving you a financial advice to go get a decentralized exchange token, because it has done almost 2x already for people who invested before, for people who bought before CZ even made the tweet. Although I did not have TWT token, right? But TWT token has given me a good amount of money recently, because I remember TWT token was, I think, about 100 were being given as an airdrop as at 2020, if I'm not mistaken. 100 pieces were being given. So since I was having two Binance accounts, I got 200 of it. Then someone else was selling his TWT token to me. I think as at then, I think I bought it around $26. Then I ended up selling those TWT when its price got to $1, and some of them I sold when the price was 8 cents. So I made massive profit. So a lot of people were actually selling them at the initial stage when it was um, barely 2 cents, after they have got the airdrop. All right. So people who were able to buy TWT earlier enough, people who were able to maybe keep their airdrop, were in massive profits. All right. All right. So the next thing I want to talk about is there are a lot of other opportunities. All right. Aside crypto trading, we have a lot of other things. We have OTC. All right. So in this bear market, all right, and even in bull market, I think the aspect of cryptocurrency that has given me more money is actually OTC, which is over the counter trading cryptocurrencies P2P with individuals. All right, it has given me more money. So this is another aspect of profitability in the crypto market that could give you money both in bear and in bull season. All right, and we have several other opportunities. So make sure that you look out for those opportunities that could be able to earn you money. All right, so I was before this session, I was actually taking there's actually a course I'm taking in crypto bootcamp. All right, and one of the facilitators was saying something today that resonates with what I've been telling people. All right, so you need, like, the I think, yeah, the second to the last thing I said was learn. All right, you need to learn something that will make you relevant. It's not just about trading. You trading across cryptocurrency platforms only makes you a consumer, right? think of how to be able to learn those things that will help you to become a producer, so that you can produce something to the marketplace that will earn you money. You don't have to limit yourself to trading alone, all right? Using platforms that are being built by other people. Think of how to partner with all these platforms, all right? All these platforms, it is not bots that are working with them. It is people that have the necessary skills that are working with all these platforms. And you too could actually be working with these platforms if you have the necessary skills. So I want you to go out there and learn a skill that will make you relevant in the crypto space, so that you could be able to provide services that will earn you some money. Don't limit yourself to just being a crypto trader. Make sure you learn those skills that will help you to be a profitable, or to that will aid you to be profitable in the crypto space. We have a lot. We have content creation. We have video creation, which is actually also do I call it? Yeah, it also falls into content creation. We have marketing. We have graphics design. We have product design. We have which falls into UI and UX. We have a couple of other skills, all right? We have a couple of others, community management. We have a couple, I even have a video on this YouTube. I think it was actually 11 things, if not 11, 10 things, all right, you need to do as a crypto, sorry, you need to do in the crypto space to make some money aside crypto trading. I have the video here on YouTube, so you can look out for the video and go through those things that would help you to make money in this space aside crypto trading. There is a lot of money in this space, all right? I like telling people that crypto is just in its infant stage. All right, crypto is just one of the blockchain is actually one of the fastest innovation, one of the biggest technology that is very fast in growth. All right, it's less than 20 years, all right, since it came into existence. But see how big, see the adoption is massive. All right, so make sure you acquire the necessary skills so that you'll be able to provide services to the marketplace in order for you to make some money. Apart from trading, there are a lot of other opportunities. And make sure you attend events, all right? So you could be able to know how to do a particular thing, but what will help you to render these services are the kind of connection you have with people. And you could be able to connect with people when you attend events, when you attend even online and physical events. All right, you go to events, you connect with people and let them know what you are into, let them know what service you can provide, let them know what problem you could be able to solve. And when this opportunity comes up, definitely they are going to look for you, they are going to bring it to you. So it's not just about learning a skill, it's not just about knowing what to do, is about being able to sell yourself, is about being able to connect with people, being able to tell people what you are up to, and optimizing your social media platforms. All right, let someone come to maybe your Facebook, your Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, whatsoever platform that you are comfortable with, and know, wow, this is what this person is into, this is what this person is doing. All right, so once they see that, then when opportunity comes up, when your services is needed, then definitely they are going to call you. All right, so I want to stop at this juncture, and I want to know if you have any question. Please do well to drop it in the comment box. If you have any question, do well to drop it in the comment box, then I'm going to attend to it. I'm just going to give like 2 minutes, all right, just 2 minutes, and in the absence of no question, we are going to call it a wrap. All right, so while I'm waiting for questions, I think I'm going to recap what I said earlier. So the first thing I said was reduce your exposure to the market. All right. This also means that you should diversify. If you have a huge capital, make sure you don't put them on one platform. I really pity and sympathize with people who have their funds in FTX, cryptocurrency exchange. All right. So this should help you to understand that you don't need to keep your funds in one cryptocurrency exchange, because anything can happen at any point in time and you get to lose your money. All right. And if you want to consider keeping your cryptocurrencies for a long time, please let it be on non-custodial wallets. I explain what a custodial wallet means and a non-custodial. Custodial wallet and exchanges, for instance, Binance is a custodial exchange. Why is it custodial? It's because they are in possession of your money. Once you deposit into Binance, it is not your own until you withdraw. All right. It's Binance is the one in custody of your funds. All right. And any other centralized cryptocurrency exchanges, they are the ones controlling your money, not you. Non-custodial wallets are like Trust Wallets, MetaMask, Exodus, and the rest of them. And you can even consider getting yourself an hardware wallet. All right, maybe you are the one in control of your wallet, you know where to keep it, you know where it is safe, and once you unblock it off your system, no hacker could have access to it, except maybe the only way someone can get to your funds is if they have the password. All right, if they have the password to your hardware wallet, and they also have access to your hardware wallets, because before they could be able to tamper with your funds. All right, so then the next thing I said after reduce your exposure to the market was use your stops. All right, no matter how good you are, make sure you make use of your stop loss. And the next thing I said was you need to have a trading strategy and plan. So because if you don't plan to succeed, it simply means that you are planning to fail. So you need to have a trading plan, you need to have a strategy that you stick to, the one that works well for you. Stick to the strategy, and you need to have a plan, you need to have a target. The next thing I said was you need to be a learner, because the space excuse me, the space keeps on evolving. All right. The crypto space keeps on evolving, and in order for you to remain relevant, in order for you to stay updated, you have to be a good learner and a researcher. You have to be a good learner and a researcher. And the next thing I said was we have a couple of other opportunities at sites crypto trading that would help you to be profitable in this space. All right. We have a couple of other opportunities, lots of them. So you have to make sure you find out these opportunities. I have a video which I'm going to drop the link in the description once I'm done. Then go see the video and see if you fit in. If you have these skills already, then look at how you could be able to provide these services. Don't just be a consumer. Consumer is just someone that only makes use of cryptocurrency exchange and platforms without thinking of being a part of these platforms. You can actually be a part of these platforms. All these platforms have human beings that are working there and not robots. All right. So in order for you to be part of these platforms and earn it big, is for you to acquire the necessary skills needed in this space. All right. Graphics designer, video editors, content creators, UI UX designers, and lot marketers, and lot of it. All right. So go get these skills and see how you could be able to provide services, to be part of crypto platforms that provide services, so you could make good money. All right. And the last thing I said was you should attend events as much as possible. Just like I said earlier, you need to be a good learner and a researcher, attend events, and connect with people as much as you can in order for you to be able to have access to opportunities, connect with people, let them know what you are into, and once opportunity comes up, they will definitely link you up. So this is where I'm going to call it a wrap. Then I'm hoping to see you next week. All right. Next we are actually going to start earlier by 6. We are going to go back to our normal time. All right. And it's going to be 6 p.m. So I'm hoping to see you next week. All right. It's going to be on this YouTube channel. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate. If you have a question, do not hesitate to drop it in the comment box. Then I will do justice to it. And there's going to be a link in the description for our Telegram channel. So if you are not in our Telegram channel yet, so you click the link and join our Telegram channel for updates that revolves around crypto trading, blockchain, Web3, NFT, GameFi, DeFi, and lots more. So I'm going to see you next week. Do have a wonderful night rest. Goodbye.